Hey, what's going on? I'm VeeAlwaysHere, and I'm happy to be here.
Should you give a fuck about how I feel? How I feel? You gotta ask yourself, you're messing with my head, ain't nothing changed. Why should you give a fuck about how I feel? How I feel?
It's a funny story. So V is actually something a friend of mine called me in college. And then VeeAlwaysHere was just like a stupid Instagram name that I came up for myself. But my artist name originally was just V-E-E. And then there were so many V's just flooding my Spotify, and I was tired of dealing with that. And I was like, I need to find something else. So I was talking to my team and everything, and I was like, I don't even know what to even go with. And I was like, oh, well, I have this little Instagram name that I came up with in like 2 seconds. So I was like, let me just go with that. Always here.
All my memories just keep getting twisted. They don't even feel like I miss you. Shit's so real, I don't know what you're thinking. What should you give a fuck about how?
So I started, it's kind of like a typical Hollywood movie story. So I was in elementary school, 2nd grade. I was born and raised in Russia, actually. And I kind of came home from school one day, and I turned the TV on, and MTV was on. Back when MTV used to play, music videos back to back to back to back. And I was just stuck watching it. I just could not move. I was so fascinated and just so hypnotized by what I was seeing. And I couldn't even understand a single word, but I just loved the energy. I loved the vibe and how it flowed. And I was like, wow, I love music, I guess. And I want to be just like that. I was looking at the TV, I was like, I want to be just like that. And I kind of started dabbling a little bit in learning how to, write music and, all that. And because I didn't really have anyone to work with, I was, learning how to produce on my own and, write, record, mix, and all of that. And fast forward, 10 years or so, and I moved out here to LA.
When I wake up, shit is so tragic. So you're not there, and I wonder what you're up to on the other side. On the other side, it might seem like it's real, but to me it only happens on the other side. On the other.
Yes, so this new song I have called Other Side, and it's, as I mentioned before, it's something I have never done before, even though, to an average consumer, it sounds just like any other song. But to me, it's very special because that was the first kind of point where I let go of every single routine that I had as an artist or as a producer or as a writer. Every single, I have my steps, okay, let me start with this and make a beat and write, I have, a kind of a certain number of different subject matters that I like to touch on and all of that. And I literally I was like, okay, I'm gonna let go of everything, all of my habits as a writer, as a producer, as an artist, and I'm just gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna write as if I was writing for someone else, not me, and do something I've never done before. Every step of the way, from the production to the writing to recording, mixing, and all of that. So it's very special in terms of that. And the song is called Other Side, and the song was inspired by this show I saw. It's an anime. I'm a big fan of anime. I really like to watch anime in my free time. That's pretty much all I do in my free time, honestly. And there's this anime called My Dress Up Darling. And it's a story, basically, just like any romantic story. There's this guy, and he's, kind of like a loser, an outcast. And there's this popular girl that, and he's really like reaching, and, she's out of his league. And I was like, that was the perspective, other side, a different life. She's living a completely different life from me, and and I really want to be with her, so I'm gonna do my best to go over there to the other side and fit in and try my best to be with her. Hey, what's going on? My name is VeeAlwaysHere, and you've just been buzzed.